Northwest Arkansas has over 70,000 residents who struggle with food insecurity every day, with local food banks and pantries trying to combat these statistics. Joining me today is Kristen and Chef Matt Cooper with Conifer. We're going to be talking about a very interesting fundraising event that you can help with. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Raymond's got a couple questions for us.
Could you tell us more about square meals?
Yeah, absolutely. So food insecurity is a major issue for our state. It's really alarming that 70,000 Northwest Arkansas residents don't know where their next meal is coming from. And that's a topic that at MHP Team SI we're very passionate about. We're very passionate about raising awareness and funds for that. That's why we've created Square Meals. We've partnered with some really incredible restaurants in Bentonville and the Northwest Arkansas Food Bank to make it easy for people to actually give back and raise money for food pantries. Essentially, you go eat at some really great restaurants, you eat some great foods, and it gives back to the local community.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about how that these funds raised will impact the local community and those that are directly facing food insecurity.
There are 13 participating restaurants in Bentonville. So you go eat at a restaurant on August 9th and 10th, and the money you raise goes towards 9 food pantries in Bentonville. So, food insecurity is a major issue, especially back to school time, being able to focus, kids being able to focus during school. You can't do that on an empty belly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same for parents. It's really hard to go to work when you're wondering what your kids are going to eat the next day.
Yeah.
So this will benefit 9 different food pantries in Bentonville.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome.
And I think we can bring up the participating restaurants. That way you can go ahead and plan ahead on where you are going to eat in order to participate in this, which is great because you figure people are already going to be out eating anyway. So you might as well visit these restaurants and give back at the same time.
Right.
Chef Cooper, you're with Conifer, which is another restaurant. Raymond, we are behind on places that we need to visit here in NWA, but you are going to put something together, and this is one of the meals that people can order that will also kind of give back to Square Meals. Is that right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to do a beet dish. Again, Conifer's focus is on being a major part of the community and helping with events like this. I'm a chef advocate for the global organization CARE, and things like that. So we always try to focus on food insecurity and stuff like that, and being a part of the community and helping in any way that we can. So we have everyone likes our beets, so we figured we'd do a dish for this for these 2 days that everyone really enjoys, and all the proceeds of this dish go to that. So we've got a little house-made ricotta that we have. We've got our half-pickled beets, so it's not too much. And we use, and again, everything's local. We make the ricotta, and then we have our beets with a local dill dressing that we make.
Wow.
Right? So we just toss that a little bit. Normally I have some.
You make that look so effortless. Chef Cooper, now if I was doing it, I'd have beet juice everywhere.
Well, you just try to be really quick and easy. And then we have just a little bit of local fennel, right, for a little bit of crunch. And I love anise, so that's, if anyone knows me, that's I do. And a little bit of radish just to garnish, right?
Yum.
Something like that. So super creamy, a little acidic, really earthy from the beets, and we really it's just something nice. And we just garnish with a little local chives.
Ooh, nice.
Right?
We were talking about earlier, beets is one of those things that as a kid, I was like, no, I don't like them. But as an adult, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, and a little extra virgin olive oil. I think that beets are something that's one of the reasons why we do it. Like, I think it's our job as chefs and trying to be creative people to funnel people into understanding what food is and things like that. Beets are really easy to grow. They're extremely nutritious, and so by being able to have those things and finding a way to creatively have people like them, I think it's really important.
Yeah, absolutely. If we can bring up those restaurants again that are going to be participating, you can participate in Square Meals. That is happening. Tell us those dates again, Kristen.
August 9th and 10th, any of these 13 restaurants in Bentonville. Again, super easy. You walk in. We'll have lots of signage, QR codes if you're feeling extra generous and want to donate a little something additional outside of the meal that you ordered. So multiple ways to give, and again, it benefits local food pantries in Bentonville.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you both so much for joining us. Chef Cooper, I'll just take that off your hands there.